Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the Monday painting video. What is the Monday painting video and what's it all about? Well, the Monday painting video is essentially a pile of shame painting video, but the model or models in question are voted on by you guys, my viewers, from last week's Weekly Wednesday, which is a weekly Q&A. In that video, I show you a host of models and you guys comment on that video and vote for what you want me to paint for Monday's painting video. So in the event of a tie, I do a dice roll. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, one vote apiece. We got the Havoks, which is the Chaos Space Marine with the heavy weapons. This is the Sergeant. As you can see, I haven't even gravelled them yet. And we had the Wraith Lord. So I'm going to do a dice roll. 1 to 3 is the Havoks. 4 to 6 is the Wraith Lord. So the Havoks are going to get painted up today. Oh my goodness me. So what I need to do is gravel them and then give them an undercoat. And then I'll come back when they're at that stage. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do with these, I've pistoled these and drove across the base to give me a nice little look across the gravel. The first colour I'm going to come in with is some Asian Grey. Now, what I'm going to do with this interesting colour, I'm taking a barbecue skewer again, put some paint on there, and what I'm going to do, I want to get it on the inside of the shoulder pad, because they are Black Legions. There's no point going crazy with trying to do this colour or that colour. And this barbecue skewer technique is a lot easier to do than with a brush. It's not good, you're not going to notice it that much. It's just going to give it a little a little trim, a little bit of shading just around the trim and stuff like that. Do I even bother getting that shoulder pad? Look at the detail on that. Let's get that inside of the legs. Now I'm not going to do all of it on camera because it is there's a lot to do. It's basically just to give a little hint of, to break the black up a little bit. So I'm going to crack on with the rest of him and the rest of the other 4. Right, so next I'm going to come in with Richard Rama, and I'm going to come in with the barbecue skewer. I think it's going to make things a hell of a lot easier now with the gold trim on these Chaos Marines. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's instantly so much better. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be a long, tedious process because there's so much trim on these guys. But it is going to make things, give me a lot more control. Some people are going to say that's cheating, that as long as it gets painted, it doesn't matter how you paint it. I've seen people paint models where they just dry brush the whole model. Just one dry brush after another. I'm just going to do this bit of trim, and then I'm going to come off and do the rest of it off camera. this is the bit that makes it easy. I can actually get in to those crazy angles. There's a few little streaks that I've missed I need to get into, namely the little piece there. I can tell you that is so much easier than doing a brush trying to get those little bits, but the skewer doesn't hold as much paint as the brush. Maybe that's a good thing. Needs a little bit more tighten up here. Right, I'm going to go off camera and do the rest of the gold trim on everyone else. Right, so that's where we are so far. So now, as I say, that took a lot longer. Probably longer than using a brush, but there's a lot more precision with the barbecue skewer. So now I'm going to come in with some Iron Warriors silver. It's Iron Warriors, but it's like a silvery black colour. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get that's coming out proper black. I don't know what else going on with that. That might have to be there. That might have to be changed actually. That's coming up. What's going on with this colour? Okay. I don't know what the hell's happened. Okay, let me try that again. Let me get some of this out. Put it onto the palette. Just to clean myself up a little bit here with a brush. Right, so whilst that dries on the first guy, Sergeant, I'm going to actually bring it over here and start slapping on the weapon. There's metal hanging off, chain mail hanging off the back of him. I don't think it's that much of a strong silver, to be honest with you. Actually look nice on the shoulder pad. I'm just thinking with the Escher grey around the edge. Sorry, knocking the camera again. Yeah, I don't think I shook that up enough. So that's Iron Warriors, but that's the bit I just took out. Now to you guys it looks the same, but this is more silver. That looks more black. No white on that. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this colour across the rest of them. Yeah, the problem was I didn't shake it up enough. So now I'm going to come with some Youth and Grey. one very simple step. Let's get his plasma gun. They're going to spill the urethane grey onto the gun itself, as you can see. The Iron Warriors, there's a nice little shine to it. You can see on the plates, just shining away nicely, but it's dark enough not to be like proper standout like lead belcher. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come in with some McCrag blue. It's going to be a very nice, easy thing to do. I'm going to get the bullet casings. It's going to really make it pop off and stand out even more. Around the las cannon. No, there isn't any bullets or guns or any ammunition hanging off. It's just the power pack on the back. So the next gun I'm going to come in with is some Bugman's Glow. I'm going to add these top of his plume as well with the blue. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to wash it right down even more, so it's more of a wash. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come in with some corn red. It's going to be another easy thing to do. So I'm going to do with this corn red is I'm going to get the cables and pipes. And what that's going to do is really break up the darkness of the model. So like the likes of the Iron Warriors and the Chaos Black is really going to break it up. I'm not going to do all of them, I'm just going to do this one. Probably do a little bit more there. I could also come in and just run a little bit of this red somewhere on there if I want to on the weapon. I'm not too sure yet. I think the las cannon definitely would need it. And my thinking for the las cannon is like in here. Sorry, I just really walked down that corn red for this guy as well. So I'm going to go off and do the rest of this. Right, I got a little bit carried away and I came in and gave his skin a second coat of Bugman's Glow. I do apologise, it was like I should have filmed that. Anyway, and I'm going to come with Talazar Blue, which is a contrast paint. And what I'm going to do with this lovely colour, I'm going to slap it in here. That's all that youth and grey that I put in there. I actually want to try and put some on here. That's his pound mace. Don't know what way it's going to look. I'm hoping that the mace is just a faint blue, and if that works nicely, that could be a nice way of doing power weapons in the future, because Iron Warriors, then let's say Talazar blue, then come in with another paint and just lighten it right up. Anyway, the next colour I'm going to come in with is some white scars. Now, as you would have realised, the Talazar blue is still wet. I'll just put it on. So what I'm going to do is really water down these white scars. And I'm going to come in and just dab it in the middle there. A little bit over the sides. A little bit more. So I've just wet blended the two colours, contrast paint and the white. The only thing I have to be careful of is because of the elevation of the gun, I don't want the paint to run down. I'm going to leave that to dry for a few minutes, but for all intensive purposes, these guys are about ready. So for everyone that's new, what that means is I'll put them on the table and away we go. What I'm going to do now is going to take them beyond Battle Ready standard. This could be a dry brush, could be an edge highlight, could be a wash, could be contrast paint, could be layer paint, technical paint, dry paint. You know, there's so many different things to use. Or wet blend, like I've just done on the gun there. But I don't think these guys actually need much. I think it's just him that could do a few little bits and pieces. So I'm going to leave that to dry for now, and I'm going to come back in a couple of minutes just to do some work on him. But I'm going to look at the others, see if there's anything I can, you know, just tickle up on them. I don't think so. I think that'd just be him. Right, so now what I'm going to do is come in with some Lothern blue. And I'm just going to try and get the bits of the mace. This is a crazy idea. But Lothern blue is a layer paint, so we'll go and brighten ourselves down. I might just put the brush on there. Just want to give that a quick little like that. And then I'm going to brush across the top of the hair with the hair some simple highlights. The last thing I do with this now, I'm going back to white scars for the model myself, of course. Some difference in that weather, guys. It was like 33 degrees the last couple of days, and today it's pissing down rain. Alright, and I'm just going to catch in the middle here, just to highlight that middle part a bit more. Oh my, holy smokes. And I apologise if you can hear that in the background there, it's going crazy. And I'm going to do is come in with a little bit of white scars, just a little bit on here. And I'm just going to brush it across the face a little bit. Come back to Bugger's glow, so I want to have to back do a bit of that. So I was like, oh, wow! I don't know if you can still hear me. Absolutely crazy. As I was saying, I went back to go to Bugger's glow. I just went over the face a little bit more because I just the white I put on there was a bit too much, I think. So there we have it, guys. They are all done. A massive thank you to all who vote. A massive thank you to no one who voted again. These guys won dice roll, so they were painted up today. If you want a chance to vote for next Monday's painting video, then tune in to this week's weekly Wednesday, and you'll see a host of models on there to vote on. If you have any comments about the paint job I've done on these guys, check them below as always. If you're new to the channel and seeing this for the first time, hit the subscribe button, guys, because it costs you nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube to this video more and more people, which makes this incredible community of you guys grow even more. If you want to support the channel even further, there is a join button below. You can click on that and become a member to the channel, with various different tiers and different perks on each tier. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hit the buttons for me, comments below. Until next time, take it easy.